not many people stay by our side until the end. Today, through the wisdom of classic figures, let's take a moment to reflect on what it means to be someone who stays by our side until the end. Let's share with us what Aristotle meant by a true friend. In his philosophy, a friend isn't just someone who's there by our side, but someone with profound meaning. Aristotle said, "A true friend is one soul inhabited by two bodies." The friend he refers to isn't simply someone you spend time with. It's not a relationship formed for profit or purely for pleasure. It's a relationship where we respect each other's goodness and character and grow together. There are many kinds of friendship. There are friends who become close for pleasure, and friends who stay by our side for profit. But such relationships easily fall apart over time. Aristotle's true friend is different. He is someone who cares for and protects the other person, whether sharing good times or going through hardships, as if he were his own. And that friendship lasts a long time, and it makes us better people. There are probably not many people who remain by our side, those true friends of Aristotle's. But if we have even one such friend, wouldn't that be the greatest gift life can give? Next, let's consider the wisdom of the Stoic philosopher Seneca. True relationships. He deeply explored the source of human happiness. Seneca said, "Happiness does not come from outside sources, but from the true relationships that remain with us." The happiness he emphasized does not depend on external conditions, like wealth or fame. Rather, it blossoms within true relationships that understand our hearts and accept us for who we are. For Seneca, a true relationship is not one formed because the other person can provide some benefit, nor is it one that easily fades away for temporary pleasure. He said that a true friend or companion is someone who remains by our side not only during times of prosperity, but also during times of hardship and suffering. In moments of hardship and loneliness, a person who stands by your side silently and stays with you. That's exactly what Seneca meant by true relationships. That relationship comforts us and holds our wavering hearts firmly together. Seneca ultimately teaches us this. It's not external things that make us happy, but true relationships that stay with us until the very end. Next, let's share a passage from Confucius called "The Teacher by My Side." When three people walk together, there is always a teacher. These short words contain profound wisdom about human relationships and learning. Confucius said, "People are not meant to live alone, but rather to learn and grow by walking alongside others." Suppose three people are walking together. One of them may have a better heart than I. If so, I can emulate that person. The other may be less capable or have made mistakes. If so, I can learn from that example and use it as a negative example. That is, any person can be a teacher in my life. Learn from the good, use the lacking as a mirror, and refine myself. That is the teaching of Confucius. This also reminds me that the people by my side are not simply companions, but teachers who teach me life. Those who remain with me until the end ultimately become gifts that help me grow. As Confucius said, we learn and change depending on who we are with. Who is by your side today? No matter what that person looks like, there is a mirror hidden within them that reflects you. From Mencius' words, let's share the meaning of living with someone who stays with you until the end. Mencius said, "If we don't share joy with others, enjoying it alone is not true joy. For our joy to be genuine, we need someone to share it with. No matter how good the food, how beautiful the scenery, or how great the accomplishment, if it's kept to yourself, the emotion quickly fades. Conversely, when shared with someone, that joy is doubled and becomes a lasting memory. The same goes for sadness. When someone is by your side during difficult times, the pain is halved and we can rise again. What Mencius wanted to convey was that the true value of life comes from sharing together. Is there someone on your mind today? Someone who shares your joy and endures your pain with you? That person will be a precious companion who will remain by your side until the very end. This time, let's hear the words of the Roman emperor and philosopher, Marcus Aurelius, together in suffering. In his meditations, he wrote, "People should live together with others, in suffering and in joy. Humans are not meant to be alone, but to live in relationships. It means that being together, not only in times of joy, but even in times of hardship and pain, is the essence of humanity. The world is not always peaceful. Difficulties come to everyone, and sometimes suffering arrives like an unavoidable guest. Who remains by our side in those moments is the greatest strength that sustains our lives." Aurelius tells us, true companionship is revealed not in joy, but rather in pain. I hope you never forget that the one person who stays by your side today is the greatest gift in life. On true friends revealed in times of need. The Talmud, the Jewish book of wisdom, contains profound insights into those who stay by your side until the very end. The Talmud says, "A rich man is not one who has many friends, but one who stands by in times of need." Many people stay by your side in good times, but when times turn bad, the real and the fake are quickly distinguished. The person who stays by my side until the end, even if they aren't flashy, will hold my heart with their mere presence. A true friend in life isn't a number, but a single person who never leaves, even in difficult times. Is there someone who quietly stays by your side right now? That person is life's treasure. This time, I'd like to share the teachings of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus. He said, "The one who stays by your side is not your possessions, but someone who understands your soul." There are many relationships in this world that are formed based on conditions. Those bonds are formed for money, status, and convenience, but such relationships can fall apart at any time. The true friend, Epictetus said, is someone who sees not my outward appearance, but my soul. Even if I have much, it's the least, and regardless, someone who understands my very being. That person will remain by my side until the very end. Today, think of just one person who understands your soul. That person will be more precious than any treasure in the world. The Russian author Dostoevsky was a writer who deeply explored the human spirit. The love he spoke of wasn't just a simple emotion. He wrote, "Love consists in not abandoning each other even in suffering. Love that only exists during good times doesn't last long. True love stays by your side through hardships, through pain, and through all that. We face countless difficulties in life. In those moments, who holds my hand? That's when true love is revealed. The one who stays by my side until the end is the one who doesn't abandon me even in my most difficult moments." I sincerely hope that such love is with you today. French author Victor Hugo spoke of the essential happiness of humanity. The greatest happiness in life is the certainty that we are loved, even just for who we are. The world always demands conditions. It seems like we have to do well to be loved, or have to achieve something to be recognized. But those who stay by your side to the end don't set such conditions. Even when we lack, are weak, or fail, they stay with you simply because you are. That love becomes the greatest strength that sustains our lives. Today, think of unconditional love. That love is the reason we exist, and perhaps the only light that remains. Finally, I'd like to share an old Latin proverb. This proverb says, True friends are revealed in uncertain times. In times of peace, anyone can be a friend. But when things are turbulent and uncertain, only those who remain are true friends. Crisis is difficult, but it is also an opportunity to discover who you truly are. Following the wisdom of 10 voices, we come to realize one thing. Not many people stay by our side until the end. But if there's even one person who holds our hand unconditionally and never turns their back even in difficult times, then that alone warms our lives. Is there someone by your side right now? Think of that person and say thank you in your heart. May the presence of that precious person envelop your heart in comfort today. If you enjoyed today's content, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and please share it with others. Your encouragement is a great help in creating videos. I will always remember